Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And as you can see, there's a new setup.
Stop chasing all the city lights. Breathe me in, go on and take your bite. Count on me to make you come alive.
So hello, my name is Kylie. If you are new here, hello, welcome. And if you've been here for a while, welcome back. I am an author tuber, writer, voice actress, audio narrator. I have a lot of different hats that I wear, and yeah, I come on here and talk about writing and nerd out with you guys. So we are officially in our new place. I am so unbelievably happy. We have space. We aren't on top of each other. Our furniture has space. It's not on top of each other. We have so much storage that we don't have enough to fill it. And we didn't upgrade by that much. I mean, we only upgraded by about 160 square feet, but the way that this apartment is laid out versus the old one is completely different, and it utilizes the space so much better. And guys, I can't believe that, I actually have a place that's nice. I have a second room, which I am in right now, where over in that corner, I can actually put a futon, like an actual guest room when people come to stay with me. What is that like? Long and the short of it, as I explained in my last video that I posted, I think about 2 weeks ago, we had to move based off of some incidents that were happening, not in our complex, but at the complex next to us. So the complex that is completely separate from where I live got hit really hard from the tornado, and they have lower income housing, and there were some shootings that were going on, and I didn't like having GTA in my backyard, so we were able to convince the office to let us move, and now we are in this beautiful apartment on the complete opposite end of our apartment campus. So we are safe. It is nice and quiet. If you hear the blowers out there, they're just doing lawn maintenance, and it's pretty nice. We haven't had hardly any issues. The only issue that we've had that my husband's really had to fix is the issue with our master shower. We weren't getting hot water. We were only getting tepid warm water. So I had my husband fix it so I could bathe in the showers of Mordor, which I can now scald my skin again, so that's fantastic. So in moving to a bigger place, obviously we pay more for rent now. Let's talk about how I thought my plans for 2020 were so solid and so set and so perfect, and then this happened. So my original plan for 2020 was to save money, publish in July the first book of my new series, insert another laugh track here, and enjoy the fruits of my labor, insert another laugh track here. None of that is going to happen this year. I have decided that 2020 is going to be a recoup year. Now we're spending more money on this apartment. It's not a lot more money, but it is enough money that for starving artists like my husband and I, that we do need to be more mindful of our expenditures. And right now, publishing at 1,000 books baseline a pop isn't gonna do it. We may get lucky, we may, hit a boon or something like that with our work, but we are just erring on the side of caution right now. And so as of right now, I am not publishing this year. Scrap that entire idea. Also, another fun fact about me is I love writing paranormal and I love writing paranormal romance. However, I need a break. And I've come to this conclusion. I have 2 chapters left of my Claymore book that I'm working on for the first draft, and then it needs to be edited by me, self-edited and listened to and then sent to my beta and alpha readers. And then I'm gonna just shelve it for a few months because Kylie needs a break. I have been reading in audio so much romance, and I have been writing paranormal adventure, you know, suspenseful things with a romantic element, a heavy romantic element to it for so long that I just want some hardcore adventure. I want some soul searching quests. I want some political upheaval in my life. I just finished the Witcher series on Netflix, and I remember reading the series back when I was in high school, or starting the series when I was in high school, and I'm just like, I need this fantasy, this epic fantasy in my life. I need these story arcs. I need these character types. I need different. And so I am going to finish Claymore, project number 1. I am going to edit it, self-edit it. I'm going to do a listening run through edit, and I'm going to send it to my beta and alphas and, you know, be like, take your time. There's no rush on this. Just get it back. When I get it back, I'll make some of their suggestions if, you know, I think they're good or not, or if I agree with them, or if they're just like, whoa, that's a glaring plot hole, I'm going to fix it. And then while they're doing that, I am going to plot number 2, very in depth. I'm going to plot it out, and then I am going to move on for the next 2 months because I may be querying it instead. I know that I was talking about self-publishing this and being really excited about my self-publishing plan. However, I feel really strongly about this series. I feel confident in the series content. I feel confident in the characters. I feel confident in the stories, in the story that I'm telling, and the themes and just the things that I'm tackling. And I feel like this would be a good point for me to dip my feet back into the query pool. I've done it once before, and I'm ready to do it again because I really feel at this stage in my life I would like to be hybrid. Also, I am doing something next week that could completely change my routine and trajectory for what I do for a living. And if I'm successful, I'll let you know. I don't really want to say much more than that, but it has the potential to really not alter my life's work, but really put me in a position where I'm going to be doing what I love for a very long time. It'll give me more of a chance to slow down on the audiobooks and focus more on my writing and writing in general and voice acting and that sort of thing, and acting and modeling. So I am very excited about the prospect coming up next week. Send me good vibes, pray for me. I am very, very hopeful that I can get this and start working on it. I can't really say much of anything until I know for sure if I have it or not, because it is a very hush, hush, quiet, quiet type of a deal, because it's not something that is open to the public per se. So I'm hopeful about that. Hate to be, you know, all secrety, but it's really not. It's not that big of a deal when you find out what it is if I get it, but it is a big enough deal for me that I don't want to put the cart before the horse. So I'm really hoping that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday goes really well, and that the people that I am auditioning for really like what I did and want to sign me. So it's like, I'm hopeful. It's not a TV deal. It's not a commercial deal. Just FYI, none of that. So I am holding off to also see how that new job, if I get it, how it could potentially alter my time management process, because it will be a lot of time management in order to get this new thing done in a timely manner, because it is a time crunch type of a deal. That's all I'm going to say about that. So I'm just kind of holding back, waiting, being patient, trying to be patient, because being patient for me is not a thing that I have. So yeah, I completely made this beautiful, wonderful, beautiful life planner. I'm still going to use it. I am still going to do a lot of the things for Legend that I planned to do. I'm still going to bundle the I'm going to box set the series. I'm going to finish putting out the series in audio. I'm going to really focus on starting to play around with ads for that. Also, I am now wide. I am not just on Amazon. I am on Google Play, Kobo, Barnes & Noble Press, Amazon, and soon iBooks. iBooks, I have to be verified. They have not verified me. My tax information has to be verified, so I'm not there yet. They have to verify me, and so yeah, I am wide now. I am not just a slave to the Zon, so things are happening, things are moving. I also have a brand new Kanban board setup that I will show you in my next video, and a multitude of my going wide stuff that I have done for the first quarter is done. This quarter is really light on the writing, on the actual writing side. A lot of it now is administrative things that I want to do, that I need to do, that I need to implement. So quarter one is going to be a light writing quarter until I get into my fantasy book. And if you want a good giggle, this is literally the Bible that I keep all of my fantasy notes in so far. And yes, it is a cat journal. So you know it's going to be epic if it has cats on the cover. So that's really it for me, guys. I am gonna go into the studio today, do some more recording of No Guns Life. I am having so much fun as Mary. She is my spirit animal. She's perpetually tired looking, and she is sassy as all get out. And I just adore and love her. I cannot wait to see what the next season brings. The show is going on a hiatus from January to March. It will be back in April. So I'm kind of sad about that, but we do get a season 2. Very excited about season 2. So yeah, I'm gonna go do some recording. I'm gonna come back and do some more audiobook recording and more audiobook editing. And then I'm going to crank out as much as I can on the Claymore project so I can get this puppy done, so I can self-edit it, so I can send it off to my alpha readers and things of that nature, and get working on my 100% first love, which is fantasy. So from me to you guys, one love.